Yo guys, welcome back to another episode of Manga Review. Today it's number 20, already number 20, and we're going to be reviewing and talking about Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 3, which I'm hyped about because Rent-A-Girlfriend lately, I've been addicted to it. Same with Naruto, like, it's just so good. But yeah, before I do get started, just a few things. If you guys notice, I've been doing a lot of videos lately. And that's partly because I've realized that I've been buying so much manga, but there's just so much of it I just haven't read yet. Like, pretty much all of Naruto I haven't read, or I had read like the first few volumes, but I needed to get on Naruto. I still got Fist of the North Star to read, and some of my JoJo hardcovers, some Black Clover I haven't read. And obviously, Rent-A-Girlfriend. So I'm just trying to, I look at my shelf and I just see all the Naruto volumes that I just haven't read, but I've been putting it off for too long, so I'm starting to really get into it. Yeah, I've been doing 2 videos a day lately, 2 manga review episodes a day, just because I've just been wanting to read a lot. And the only reason I'm doing 2 is because I need to limit myself, just because I want to make the manga in my collection last, so I can spread it out and read over the next however long, savor it, I guess. And also, I feel like if I just keep doing videos, I'll get burnt out, so yeah, the only reason I'm doing 2 videos a day at the moment is just because of that. But yeah, tomorrow there'll probably be manga review episodes out of something else. I think we're probably just doing Naruto again tomorrow. But yeah, anyways guys, I'm just going to get right into this review because this volume was pretty hype. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here is Rent-A-Girlfriend Volume 3 right here with Mizuhara and, Rent-A-Girlfriend on there. I really like the way these covers look. I like how colorful they are. They're somewhat simple, but I like how they switch the colors up on the lettering and just I don't know. I like the art style in this manga quite a bit. But yeah, and you got Mizuhara eating ice cream. Pretty cool. And then on the back here, we got Kazuya looking like a simp as always. But yeah. Like I said, I love the way these volumes look, and I don't know if I talked about it before, but I've heard that Kodansha, with their volumes, that their spines rip or tear or something, and to be honest, I haven't seen anything wrong with my Kodansha volumes. I don't have much experience with Kodansha, because I usually just buy, the Viz volumes, so this is the first Kodansha series that I've ever bought, but yeah, in good condition, and haven't had a problem with it at all. So yeah, but as far as the what actually happened in this, I guess I'll get into the review. So the last volume left off with some heat, because it was that beach episode of volume, and it ended with Mizuhara falling off of the boat, off the cruise or the ferry or whatever, because she passed out, and then Kazuya jumped in to save her. So that happens, and he saves her, and they end up on this rock in the ocean, and then it was sort of spicy, because there was a part where Mizuhara has to give him mouth-to-mouth or whatever. It was pretty funny because Kazuya was awestruck by it. But yeah, that's not even what made that situation, the drama of that situation. That's because Kazuya was supposed to go to the pool to talk with, I think her name is Mami-chan or something like that. I'm not gonna try and pronounce it, because it doesn't seem too hard to pronounce it, but I don't know if I'm butchering it. So again, I'm just gonna say Kazuya's ex. he was supposed to go to the pool or whatever to talk to her and like patch things up, but he got interrupted because he had to jump in and save Mizuhara's life. So now that they're all back on land and they're safe and stuff, Kazuya's ex is like kind of mad because like she's kind of giving him the cold shoulder because he pretty much stood her up. So yeah, so that happens. But what then ends up happening is Kazuya's grandma and takes him on a trip, and they go into like probably the mountains or something, and they go to this hot spring. It's like a hot spring resort, and they're just gonna be chilling pretty much. And then Kazuya sees that they're actually meeting up with somebody, and Mizuhara's grandma is there, and Kazuya's like, wait a minute, I thought it was just us. But Kazuya's grandma was trying to hang out with Mizuhara's grandma. And then Kazuya's like, wait a minute, does that mean she's here? Because he didn't want her to be there because it would be like awkward and stuff, and like they're still in this situation where like they're trying to like break it to their grandparents, but like they're just they're putting it off for too long. So he doesn't see her there, so he goes to his room at the resort, and when he goes there he finds Mizuhara, and they're both surprised to see each other. And basically what ended up happening was their grandparents set them up where like they would have like alone time at the resort together, but they didn't know that each other would be there. So they're both sort of mad at each other, and they're mad at their grandparents. It's pretty funny. And then, so yeah, they basically, they hang out, I guess. Mizuhara is like, pretty, I don't know, she's like, I wouldn't say mad, but it's just sort of awkward for the both of them because they're not really an item, but their grandparents think they are, so they're like, they put them up in a room together. It's hilarious, but they end up having a good time, and, yeah, but when they get back, though, this is where the story gets kind of interesting, where I'm kind of excited to see what happens. Kazuya, his friend, whose name I don't remember, he has a girlfriend now, too. And then they end up going on a double date. So what happens is this new girl, she's apparently like super hot, and Kazuya's like, I wonder how this guy got her. And she pulls Mizuhara aside and is like, and this new girl is like, hey, I know you're a rent-a-girlfriend. And Mizuhara's like, excuse me, what? Who's that? I'm not, what are you talking about? And they have to like, somehow she found out. And of course, she can't tell his friend because they're trying to make sure that his friend's girlfriend doesn't tell him, so that, Kazuya's friend doesn't tell everybody else, and then word spreads and stuff. They're trying to keep it hush-hush. So they're trying to almost bribe her into not saying anything, but Kazuya ends up finding out that the reason why she knows that Chizuru or Mizuhara, I forget exactly, it's like, her name is Mizuhara, her last name? I don't know. I can't remember. And so it was bugging me, so I looked it up. Mizuhara is just the last name. Her last name, but it's not her real last name. It's her alias for like her rent-a-girlfriend job. So yeah, it is her last name, but not really. But that's just what Kazuya calls her. So yeah, but this new chick, they're trying to make sure that she doesn't tell anybody, like, and she herself turns out to be a rent-a-girlfriend, so that's how she knows that Mizuhara or Chizuru is a rent-a-girlfriend as well, because I guess she just spotted the way that she was acting, and I guess it takes one to know one, I guess. So yeah, but neither Kazuya or his friend know that each other have a rent-a-girlfriend, basically. So yeah, that. Well, actually, I take that back. Kazuya now knows that his friend has a rent-a-girlfriend, but his friend doesn't know that Kazuya has one. So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny and pretty interesting. So the volume kind of just ended with that. So here, I'll show you guys. Right there. Yeah, and that's just how the volume ended. And then, yeah, Kazuya is just like, huh? But, yeah. Pretty good volume overall. Like, there's, like, I think, like, one of the better things about this volume is how it was kind of coming off of the last volume. And one thing that I noticed, sorry about my squeaky chair, and I thought was, like, kind of the direction that the plot is going after Chizuru like saved him after he saved her. He starts to kind of catch feelings for her, but he knows that she's just a rent-a-girlfriend. But he's trying to like, he doesn't know if his like mind is like playing tricks on him, like if those feelings for her are actually real. So he's just trying to, I guess, discover if those feelings for her are actually real, which I thought was like a interesting, I wouldn't say an interesting concept, but like I like the way that the plot is going because yeah, just like from where it started, like the story started, I could already tell. I was like, okay, so they're obviously going to end up together in the end. But yeah, I don't know. I like the way that his character is going, I guess. Like, he's a simp, as always, like I said before, but he has his inner confliction, like, whether he's going to go for his ex, trying to bring her back, or if he's just going to go for try and win over Mizuhara, even though he knows that she's not really his girlfriend. Or if there's going to be new characters introduced that play into the whole, I guess, love triangle, but at that point it would be more than a triangle. But yeah, who knows what's going to happen? I mean, plenty of people know because there's more volumes out, but at least in the Japanese one, I think they're up to like, what volume are they in now? They're like several volumes ahead, which isn't surprising because Rent-a-Girlfriend, this series is popping off. Like, there's a new volume out like every month. I think the newest one, volume 7, just came out yesterday, and then I think volume 8 comes out August 30th. So I think it's August 30th. It might even be sooner than that. It's sometime in August. Maybe it's August 20th. Maybe it just comes out the 20th of every month, but yeah, they're releasing this series like crazy, it seems, which I'm down for it because I'm loving it. But yeah, overall, this is a pretty good volume. It wasn't as spicy as the last volume, but I can tell like they're setting up Kazuya's like I said, like his inner conflicting thoughts, you know. Whether or not which girl he's going to go for. So like I said, I'm just going to have to keep reading and see what happens, but yeah, that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to start reading some more manga, and those videos, I'll probably do videos on them, and they'll end up being tomorrow's videos. But yeah, anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to subscribe and leave a like because we got more hype content coming out. And sometime in August, we're going to be having a really big manga haul video, and I'm excited for it. So yeah, but if you guys want to see more Rent-a-Girlfriend content, be sure to, like I said, leave a like on the video. I'm going to be reading more of this series, most definitely. And yeah, if you guys I highly recommend you guys check out this series if you do like what I'm talking about, because it is really funny. So, yeah, support the creator by buying the series, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.